What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about bionano genomics, ticker symbol BNGO. Now, this stock went up an absolutely crazy amount today. It was up about 23.5% at the end of the day. It went up about to the 30% range throughout the day, but it ended up settling down at $6.95. And you can see after hours that it is up an additional 17 cents to about $7.12, and that's about a 2.45% increase. So we're going to go over all of the different reasons why bionano genomics surged so much today. We're going to go over day 3 of the symposium, and we're going to go over all of the other different news that bionano has right now and how it can affect the share price in the future. So if you want to see all of that information, make sure you stick to the end of the video. But if you enjoy this information, please go down and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me get this information out to as many people as possible, and you get to stay up to date on your favorite stocks and learn about a couple of new ones. So when biotechs like bionano genomics end up receiving any sort of positive news, usually the share price rockets. So if we go over here, we can take a look at some of the reasons why bionano went up so much today. So shares of bionano genomics extended their recent gains on Thursday as the biotechnology company's next generation cytogenomics symposium took place. So basically what happened is that day 3 saw several doctors and scientists share their experiences with the company's SAPHYR optical genome mapping system. So this system is basically the most advanced system in the genome mapping field. It is the most cost-effective and the most effective at what it does, giving it the top spot in the genome mapping field. So basically what the presentation focused on was the analysis of a range of solid tumors, including brain, breast, liver, and eye cancers. And these analyses were presented by scientists and doctors who have actually been using this SAPHYR system. So that's pretty good news. Now, the SAPHYR system was shown to produce a clear view of structural variation in solid tumors, which the company says could allow for more accurate prognoses and targeted therapies. That's a very good sign, and that's mainly the reason why bionano genomics rocketed up today, because they are saying that with their system, they can allow for more accurate diagnoses of these diseases, and they're going to be able to target the therapies to the individuals that have these different conditions too. So basically we can now see that bionano's share price is now up more than 150% in 2020, and management smartly used the stock's torrid ascent as an opportunity to raise cash at a more attractive valuation. Now, bionano raised about $101 million. Now, if we go over here, we can basically take a look at this valuation. So they announced the closing of the $101.8 million underwritten public offering of common stock and full exercise of underwriters' option to purchase additional shares. That's always a good sign when the underwriters exercise their option to purchase additional shares. If we go over and take a look at the specific SEC filing that bionano genomics had to file for this offering, we can see that the use of proceeds is going to be as follows. So they're going to be using it for working capital and general corporate purposes, including research and development expenses and capital expenditures. They also may use a portion of the net proceeds of this offering to repay some of their debt. And the most important part is to co-develop, acquire, or invest in products, technologies, or businesses that are complementary to our business. So bionano genomics is not opposed to the idea of merging with or acquiring another business that is going to help the development of the SAPHYR system and get it out into the market in a very fast manner and in a high volume. So that would be a very good sign for bionano genomics if they announce that they're going to be using these proceeds to merge or acquire a company that is going to help them reach their goals of getting the SAPHYR product out into the market in a larger volume. So bionano genomics was recently in the news a lot, and what kind of kicked off the massive run for bionano genomics was this right here. So they were notified by the NASDAQ that they needed to maintain the minimum $1 bid per share requirement. So if we go over and take a look back at bionano, we can see that the share price down here was about 48 cents. It was a true penny stock. So they did not meet this requirement, and if they could not get their share price over $1, then they would have been delisted from the NASDAQ. But they said that if they did not meet this requirement, that they would perform a reverse split, which is usually very terrible for stocks in general. They kind of take away some of the equity that investors have. So if they were to do a 1-for-2 split and you had 10 shares and the share price was $10, you would now have 5 shares, but the price would be $20. What really kicked off the rally of bionano genomics and sent the share price going to the moon was their study on autism. So if we go over here, they were able to do a comprehensive evaluation of a single genome of a high-functioning individual on the autism spectrum disorder. So this was actually done on a professor, and she is a high-functioning individual on the autism spectrum disorder, and they're using these different studies to try to come up with some better health outcomes for some of these individuals on the autism spectrum. So it's going to be interesting to see if bionano can extend this study to people who are on the autism spectrum but are maybe a little bit less functioning, and see what treatment ideas that they can come up with through the analyses of their genome. Now, I'm not a genomic mapping expert by any means, but if they can keep coming out with different studies that are like, hey, we can help these different individuals through our genomic mapping systems, bionano is going to get such a higher valuation in the market because they are providing such a great value to society. They're helping people with different disorders like the autism spectrum disorder or individuals with cancer. So this cytogenomics symposium is going on throughout the rest of the week, and it started on January 11th. So it seems like we have about 2 more days of news that could be dropped from this event that is going to be coming out towards the end of the week. So if you're a shareholder of bionano genomics, it would definitely be something to look out for if some news is going to be dropped. I think that everything that is going to be released during this symposium about the SAPHYR product is going to be positive, because the SAPHYR is the only system of its kind right now. It is the most cost effective, and it is the most effective at doing this specific genome mapping that bionano is trying to do. So I'm thinking now, I've said a lot before about bionano genomics that I'm kind of waiting to see if the volatility will settle down. But after such a great day today and the reaction from investors, I'm thinking about getting into a position if there is a small pullback in the next couple of days. Now, I think it's also possible that I buy some shares even if it doesn't pull back, because this company seems like it is going to have an amazing future. Now, something to look out for is that ARK Invest has said a lot about genomes and genomics being the future. So it could be possible that ARK is going to be buying bionano genomics in the near future. I have heard some people say that some individuals have talked to analysts at ARK and saying they're not going anywhere near it. But analysts can always change their mind, and they can always initiate a position whenever they want. Additionally, if you're an analyst at one of these companies, you're probably not going to tell anybody that asks you what you're going to be investing in, because it's really borderline to insider trading, even though it is not actually insider trading, because they are not insiders at the company. But people at these investment firms are not going to want the outside public knowing what they are going to be investing in before they do it themselves. It's just kind of how they are. They're going to keep it tight-lipped until they do it, and then everybody else can funnel in after. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed what I had for you in this one, please go down and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me get this information out to as many people as possible, and you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks and learn about a couple of new ones. So go and comment down below your thoughts if you are going to be adding to your bionano genomics position, selling out to take some profits, or initiating a new position in your portfolio. I hope you guys have a great trading day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.